I specifically remember back in 2012 or 2013, I was talking to a family member and I was letting them know that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. How this could have actually been in 2010 or 2011. It was over 10 or 15 years ago. I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And I specifically remember that family member basically poking fun of me and making a joke out of it and telling me that I had no qualifications and that I had no wisdom to share with anyone and I had no credentials. So I never started a YouTube channel. And it took me like 5 or 6 or 7 years until I finally started a YouTube channel in 2017. I remember when I was younger and I used to play ice hockey, and there was what I thought was a really good friend of mine. And I told him I wanted to play in the NHL. I told him I wanted to be a professional ice hockey player. And he told me I just couldn't do it. You know, you had to be this weight and you had to be this height and you had to go to this particular school or play with this particular team in order to make it professional. This was the route that you had to take in order to make it professional. If you don't take this route, it's not going to happen for you. When I decided to purchase a coffee shop, I had people tell me, you don't even like coffee. You don't know the first thing about coffee. You can't buy a coffee shop. You can't own a coffee shop. You don't know anything about coffee. And finally, I remember when I started my photography company, I had another family member basically poke fun at me again, saying, I don't know the first thing about photography. I don't know anything about it. But then there I was within 4, 6 months getting paid to shoot weddings. And within a year and a half later, making my first documentary film, which is a feature film, an hour and 40 minutes. So the point of these stories that I'm telling you from my life experiences, you cannot listen to what other people say about your life, your goals, your dreams, your habits. In fact, I would even encourage you not to even share those goals or those habits or those dreams with anyone. Just let people watch and let people see the outcome of what you're achieving and the outcome of the process that you're in. Remember, people asking me why I would want to do something, and I would always try to explain it to them. And I just felt like the conversation would go nowhere. And I felt like there was just absolutely no point. And I learned you don't owe anyone an explanation as to why you want to do what you're doing. You don't owe them an explanation. You don't need to convince anyone. You don't need to explain to anyone why you're doing what you're doing. You could just tell them you enjoy doing it. You love doing it. This is what you want to do. Or better yet, again, don't even tell them what you're doing. Don't even share with them. Don't share those things. Those are sacred. Those are super important for you to keep for yourself, and let them watch. Let them watch the outcome. I found that there was a freedom in not caring about what other people think or when other people speak into your life. And there's a freedom that just you can't get anywhere else. And there's a few additives that I heard online. One of them is when I was in my 20s, I cared about what everyone thought about me. When I was in my 40s, I didn't care what anyone thought about me. And when I was in my 60s, I realized no one ever thought about me. So we get so fixated on what people are thinking about us and people's opinions about us. And then, I mean, for me, I just realized that no one's thinking about me. People are so busy in their own lives thinking about themselves. They're certainly not thinking about me. So why should I care about their opinion about me? Another saying that I heard that I really, really liked was I stopped worrying about what people think about me when I realized how seldom they do. Again, people are not thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves and they're thinking about their own life. So what this doesn't mean for me is, not caring about what people think about you. This doesn't mean going around just being an asshole and saying or doing anything that I want to do just because, well, I don't care. I don't care what you think. I'm going to do this because I don't care what you think. That's not what it means. What it means for me is that you go out and you pursue your habits and your goals, and you're in the pursuit of the lifestyle that you want, and you're doing it unapologetically without asking for permission from anyone to go do what you want to do, to go take it. You don't need permission. You don't have to ask anyone to live the life that you want to live. Go and take it.